Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shraddha. So last video you have seen, I have already explained what is Assertion, why we are using the Assertion in a Playwright, and what is the importance of the Assertion. And I have already explained a few Assertion to have URL, to have title, you can see here, to have to be visible, to be enabled, to be checked. So these assertion I have already explained in my last video. If you haven't watched my last video or series, please go ahead and watch it. This is a continuation of last video, and today I will explain few assertion like to have attribute, to have text, to contain text, and to have count. So these 4, 6 to 9, this 4 assertion I will explain. And you can see here, this is the official website of Playwright, playwright.devdocs. Let me open. I have already opened this. What you need to do, just go on the Google. I'll show you. Go on the Google here and write the Playwright docs and click on this, because I have already searched, so that's why it's showing. This is the first link, playwright.dev, Playwright fast and reliable end-to-end testing for modern web apps. You need to click on this. As soon as you will click, you will able to see Playwright docs, API, node.js community. So I have selected node.js because I'm working on the JavaScript, so that's why. If you want to change the language, programming language, you will click on this. Now you can see it's showing the top. If you want to Java, you can select the Java. I want to keep it my node.js, and here you can see docs. Once you will click on this, you will able to see all the documents like writing test, generating test, running and debugging. I want to scroll down and click on the assertions. So you can see here the document of the assertion, and now I'm scrolling down here and I should able to see here assertion and description. So you can see here assertion and description. So there is lot more assertion. One by one you can use it, and here is the description. So I have selected few assertion which is most frequent use in the Playwright. So I will click here and you can see 1 to 9 I have selected, which is more frequent used in a Playwright. And one more assertion I will explain you, to have value. I will explain this one too, to have value. So it should be 1 to 10. So let's get started this series. First I will talk about to have attribute. So let me open the Visual Studio Code. This is a code. If you are new on my channel, please subscribe, share and like, and hit the notification bell so you will get the new videos and you will not you don't miss it any videos. So I will tell you a little bit high level which I have explained in the previous series, so you will get more idea. You can see here this is a test folder. So I have created one file under this test folder. So my file name is assertion-testing.spec.js. So here you can see assertion-testing.spec.js is a extension. So whenever we will create any file, we will provide the spec.js. This is an extension of the file. Suppose right click here. If you want to create a new file like this, you will click on the first. I will show you how to create a file. Right click on the test and it is showing the new file. Select the new file and you will provide the name of the file, and or you can go directly here, this icon, and you can see here new file. You can click here and you will able to see this is the input box where you can give the file name. So right now if I'm giving the assertion demo 8 suppose, and I am not giving the extension. So let me see, you can see it's not showing the JS, it's not a JavaScript, because I am working on the JavaScript. So I have, whenever I will create a file, I have or give the extension spec.js. So it's a created one file but not the JavaScript. So now I'm going to delete this one. Okay, and this is my previous file name, assertion -testing.spec.js. You can double check and verify, is this the correct file I'm opening? Okay, yes, I opened the correct file. So I have already explained how to create or how to import a package. So first we will import the package here. This is a required method or function. Under this function I have imported the package, and this package you will able to see here, Playwright test. And under this package all the modules and other packages you can see. So that's why we imported here the package, and this is the test and expect test. We will write the test block and expect for the verification. It's always be constant. And this is the test blocks. Line number 3 you will able to see. Line number 3, it's a test block where we will write the anonymous function. And line number 5 you will able to see page.goto. So this application I want to open. So page is nothing but it's a fixture. All the function and method we will access. So as soon as we put the dot, suppose like this, dot go to, you will able to see there, you can see here go to method. I will select and provide the application URL, and after that I want to enable the search box. So this is the application I have already opened. Let me close this one, and this is the search box, and I have to inspect that I have already done in the last series. So provide the locator, and here I am validating that this search box is enabled or not. And after that the second assertion here is to check the radio button. So radio button is selected or not, checked or not. So if it is unchecked, like if it is unchecked, so we will check and inspect the locator, and after that we will validate. So I have already done this one in the last series. I have showed you. Now today I will talk about the to have attribute. So basically to have attribute assertion in Playwright is used to check whether a specific HTML element has a particular attribute with the expected value. So that assertion we will use for the particular attribute with the expected value. Suppose we have name, value, option. So these are we will validate. And this is also, I will show you how to do that. I have already wrote some code. I will explain you. So this is the application I have already opened, and here I'm just validating the first submit button. So how we can validate or assertion this particular element. We will find the locator first. So what we need to do here, I'm just finding the locator first, page.locator, and let me explain you. So first inspect, click on the inspect, right click and click on the inspect, and I should be able to see here button type, submit, class, push button -wide, and this is a submit is a inner text. So we have a class here. ID is not here, but class is here. So this locator I will use. So for that we need to check this element is unique on this application or not, because there is so many classes. I should be able to see classes, class. So we need to find the unique element of this particular button. So for that I have a class. Let me select, it's unselected. First we will copy this. Here dot is represent for class. So I'm writing here CSS. So dot, and you can see here one of 537. So 537 classes in this application. So total 537 classes in this whole application. So we need to find the locator of this particular button. So what we need to do here, class, and the value is push button -wide. So now you can see here 1 of 1. It's showing 1 of 1. So this is a unique element on this web page. And here I'm giving the unique element. And after that, use the await keyword to wait the promise, and this element value I want to store in the variable. So this is a variable name and it's always constant. Now I'm validating that particular submit button is the value is correct or not, or we are going to validate. So for that what we need to do here, we will use the await expect method and provide the variable name here. This is a variable name. We are going to provide the variable name here, and dot to have attribute. This is the, we are using the assertion here. You can see if I put the dot, it will give me the option of the method, which method I want to use it. So to have, you can see here, to have attribute. So I have selected to have its attribute and provide the attribute. So which attribute we want to provide? Type is equal to submit. So type, this is the value, this is the attribute, and this is the value. So type is equal to submit, single colon, comma, submit. This is a value, and I am just putting here the timeout 1000 seconds. So let me execute this code and see the report. So for that, click on the terminal. Now I'm going to write the command. Select on the new terminal and give the command npx playwright test. If we write the test only, it will execute under this test folder all the files. So I want to specifically execute this file assertion-testing.spec.js, and we need to verify here double assertion-testing.spec.js. So we need to execute this file. So for that, what we can do, npx playwright test and space test folder. Under this test folder, I want to execute the assertion-testing.spec.js. This particular file I want to execute. Enter. And it will take couple of seconds to execute, and it will show the result. So you can see here running 3 tests using 3 workers, and test is got passed. If we want to see the report, so in Playwright, it's automatically generate the report in Playwright, whatever code you will execute, and give the command here, like which specifically file you want to execute. So it will generate the report, which is a good functionality in the Playwright. We don't need to plug in the third-party tool. So what we need to do here, we will write this Control C, this command, Control V. If you want to see the report, you need to provide this command in the terminal and enter. Sometimes it skips the port error. So for that, what we need to do, we need to provide the same command npx playwright show -report space -- port is equal to, I'm just changing the port here. Let me see. Yeah, it's opened, and you can see here test is got passed. Chromium, Firefox and WebKit. If you want to see the test step, you can double click on this, and you can see here test steps, and this is the code you can see here, and you can check or verify each steps. So it's all the steps are passed. If you want to check in the Firefox, double click, and it will open the test step, and click. If you want to click only the to have attribute, you can click on this or expand this, and you will see here. So in this way, you can check the test steps. So now I will talk about the other assertion, which is to have text. To have text or to contain text. Both are little similar, but to have text, this is a different type of assertion. So this assertion element match the text or not the some inner text. That text we provide, it should be match the exact value. So there we can use the to have text. If we talk about the to contain text, so to contain text similar like the to have text, but we don't need to provide the complete text. We need to provide only the partial value. So let me open the Visual Studio Code and open, let me uncomment this one, I have already wrote the code here. I want to explain. So for that, to have text, first we need to find the locator. So let me open this, close it. So we need to check the to have text. So I have selected the, or I just to inspect this submit button, and here we have we can see here class, and Control F, it will open the search box just using your CSS. Let me again select, inspect, and copy this and provide here the value. So it's a unique 1 of 1, which I can see here. So just to find the locator of the element, so this is the locator of the element, and await keyword we are using here, wait for the promise, and whatever the value of the locator here, I mean this is the locator value, I'm storing in this variable. So this is the variable subtext, and it's always be const. Now validating here line number 26, await, expect method, and provide the variable name here, and this is the to have text. So to have text, here we are providing the inner text. So what is the inner text? Submit. In this greater, less than, or greater than, in between you can see this one it's called the inner text. So we are providing here the inner text, and let me execute. We need to provide the same command, so I'm just copying here, Control C, and use the terminal, provide OK, and enter. Now we need to wait for the couple of seconds, and it's executing internally, checking the code, and now we can see here test passed, and this is the, we need to see the report. So we have to specify here the command report for npx playwright show hyphen report. Okay, again it's giving the port error, so we need to change the port. So whenever you are writing the port, always keep the unique port number, because if you used, it will not work it. So previously you have to use, I have to use 3000. If I'll give this time 3000, it will not work. So I need to give something new one. So npx playwright show hyphen report hyphen port is equal to, and now I'm going to change the port number 3001 and enter. Now you can see it's opening the report. So it's already generated the report playwright. Now I can see here test is already passed, it's showing up here all three. And if you want to check the test steps, same, you can open it and see the check it, but why it's not showing the, I think that is not, it's not save it, so that's why, because I did comment this particular line of code and then uncomment, so it's not saved. So now I'm gonna save it and saved, and again I want to open it, or you can directly Control S, shortcut of the save, and open and provide this command. So let me open the new terminal, npx playwright test, and test assertion hyphen testing. Give the correct and complete file name. If you not use the extension or anything is missed, it will give you the error. So once you're writing the command here, you have to verify again with the file name. So you can see here assertion hyphen testing.spec.js. So it's a correct. Now enter. Now it's executing. It will take few seconds, and running 3 tests using 3 workers, and now it's passed. We need to see this, so I have to write the npx playwright show hyphen report. So this command I will give it to here, and now it's again showing the port error. So now I'm going to copy, Control C, and paste it here, and space hyphen port is equal to 002. Enter. Let's see, it's opening. Yeah, it's opening. And now I can see pass. Now you can see here to have text, and you can see the code is here. To have attribute, so you can see the test steps. If you want to expand this one to be clicked, you can open this one. So in this way you will verify that code is passed. It will definitely show here the test is passed, but if you want to check the steps, you can double click and check the steps. If you want to check in the Firefox, you can check in the Firefox. Sometimes code is not saved, that's why it's not showing. So you need to always make sure once you will write the code, you need to save it and give the correct command in the terminal. So the full file name you need to specify, and you can double check here on the top of the file. I'll show you here, and verify here, and then enter, so it will not give the error. If you're getting the port error, so please change the port number. So whenever you're changing the port number, it will not give you the error. And don't give the same port number because it will not work. So you can see here I'm just giving the different port number, because if I use the 3001, it will not work again. So I need to change it. 3302. If I'll just execute the other code, and it will give me the port error, so I will not write the same port error like 3002. I will change it 3003. So in this way it will execute, or it will open the report. So now I will talk about the other assertion, which is to contain text. So to contain text, already I have explained you, like we need to provide the we don't need to provide the complete text, only the partial text will be okay for this assertion. So let me open the code here. Let me open this. Okay, so this I'm using the let me open this application, and I will tell you. So this is the label. So I will click on this label, education, inspect, right click and inspect,